Ever wondered about the history of the hamburger? Where did this delicious, juicy delight originate from? Well, it's quite a journey, so let's dive right in. The story begins with the Mongols. Yes, the fierce horsemen of the Asian steppe. They were the first to appreciate the convenience of ground meat, which they consumed raw, while on their long campaigns. Fast forward a few centuries to the bustling ports of 19th century Hamburg, Germany. Here, a dish known as the Hamburg steak was popular among the local sailors. This was a simple dish of minced beef, lightly seasoned, and often served raw. Now, let's cross the Atlantic with the waves of German immigrants who brought this dish to the shores of America. They transformed the Hamburg steak into a cooked patty, paving the way for what we now know as the hamburger. So, the humble beginnings of our beloved burger trace back to Mongols and the German immigrants. Is your mouth watering yet? But how did the hamburger become so American? Let's dive into the late 19th and early 20th century. It was during this era that the hamburger began its triumphant march across the American culinary landscape. Imagine this. The year is the late 1800s, a time when America was brimming with innovation and a sense of adventure. As fairs and carnivals sprouted up across the country, the humble hamburger patty found its place amidst the hustle and bustle of these festive scenes. It was here, amidst the Ferris wheels and cotton candy stands, that the hamburger took on a new role as a go-to handheld delight, perfect for the busy fairgoer on the move. Now let's fast forward a few years to the dawn of the 20th century. Louis Lasson, a name that may not ring a bell, but his contribution to the hamburger's history is quite significant. In the year 1900, Lasson, the owner of a small lunch wagon in New Haven, Connecticut, created the first hamburger sandwich. Yes, you heard it right. He placed the beloved meat patty between two slices of bread, and voila, the hamburger sandwich was born, and it was an instant hit. But the hamburger's journey didn't stop there. As the roaring 20s rolled in, the hamburger found its way into the fast food industry, thanks to a little establishment you might be familiar with, White Castle. Founded in 1921, White Castle was the first fast food hamburger chain in the United States. This was a game changer. The concept of fast, affordable, and tasty meals appealed to the masses, and the hamburger, with its simple yet satisfying nature, fit the bill perfectly. White Castle's success led the way for other fast food giants, each adding their own spin to the classic hamburger. The hamburger's transformation from a simple fairground snack to a fast food staple is a testament to its versatility and enduring popularity. Thus, the hamburger went from a simple meat patty to a fast food phenomenon in America. Now that we've seen how the hamburger became an American icon, how did it conquer the world? In the aftermath of World War II, the world was ready for change, and that change came with a side of fries. Fast food chains like McDonald's and Burger King began to spring up, their golden arches and royal crowns spreading across the United States and then across the oceans. McDonald's opened its first international restaurant in British Columbia, Canada, in 1967. From then on, there was no stopping the hamburger's global takeover. By the mid-70s, you could find a McDonald's in Japan, Germany, Australia, and the Netherlands. Burger King wasn't far behind, with its own international expansion beginning in 1969. These fast food chains didn't just sell burgers, they sold a taste of American life. With their speedy service, affordable prices, and standardized menus, they offered a dining experience that was new and exciting to many people around the world. But as the hamburger traveled, it also transformed. In India, where beef consumption is less common due to religious beliefs, McDonald's created the chicken Maharaja Mac and the Makalu Tiki, a spicy potato burger. In Japan, Burger King introduced the Black Burger, with black buns and cheese colored with bamboo charcoal and squid ink. And let's not forget about Australia's beetroot-topped Aussie Burger, a unique take on the classic. These variations show how the humble hamburger has been adapted to suit different tastes and cultures. It's a testament to the burger's universal appeal and versatility. Of course, it's not just the big chains contributing to the hamburger's worldwide popularity. Independent burger joints and gourmet restaurants have also played a part. offering their own creative spins on the classic burger, from lamb burgers in Greece to fish burgers in Scandinavia. So what started as a simple sandwich in America has turned into a worldwide phenomenon with a multitude of variations and adaptations, from the streets of New York to the lanes of Tokyo, from the beaches of Sydney to the markets of Mumbai. The hamburger has found a home. From America to the world, the hamburger has truly become a global sensation. So where does the hamburger stand today? Has it evolved even further? Indeed it has. The hamburger has not only survived, but thrived, evolving into a culinary symbol that's as diverse as the world itself. Today, gourmet and exotic burgers are all the rage. From the swanky restaurants of New York to the food trucks of Los Angeles, the hamburger has become a canvas for creativity. Chefs are pushing the boundaries, experimenting with unique ingredients and flavors. Think truffle-infused patties, buns made from ramen noodles, or even gold leaf toppings. The humble hamburger has indeed come a long way from its basic beginnings, but it's not just about the fancy and the exotic. The hamburger's enduring popularity lies in its versatility and its ability to adapt to the changing times and tastes. And one of the most significant trends in recent years? Plant-based burgers. As more and more people are embracing vegetarianism and veganism, the demand for meat-free alternatives has skyrocketed. And the industry has responded in kind, with plant-based burgers that are as juicy and flavorful as their meaty counterparts. And that's not all. The future of the hamburger might just be in a petri dish. Yes, you heard that right. Lab-grown meat, also known as cultured meat, is no longer a sci-fi fantasy. Scientists are now able to grow meat from animal cells, without the need for raising and slaughtering animals. While it's still early days, the potential of this technology is enormous. It could revolutionize the food industry, making meat production more sustainable and ethical. So, from a simple meal of the working class to a gastronomical delight, from a meat patty sandwiched between two pieces of bread to plant-based and lab-grown alternatives, the hamburger has undergone quite a transformation. It's a testament to the hamburger's adaptability and enduring appeal that it has managed to stay relevant and beloved through all these changes. Whether it's a simple cheeseburger or a gourmet truffle burger, the hamburger continues to capture our hearts and stomachs. And that, my friends, is the history of the hamburger. So, there you have it, a journey from the Mongolian plains to your local diner. We've traced the humble hamburger's evolution, from its origins, through its Americanization, to its global spread and current status. Next time you bite into a burger, remember, you're not just eating a sandwich, you're partaking in a piece of history.